Shut up and sit down.
Hey, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And we are drinking a couple of, what are these called?
This is Pirate Code.
Pirate Code. It's more
like guidelines.
Ah, you beat me to it. And if you enjoy our silly videos, please remember to like, comment, and most of all subscribe, because it really helps us out.
And if you don't enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because we hate it.
Yeah, we so dislike that. Well, we're having a couple of pirate codes tonight, and surprising each other with trailers that the other person has not yet seen.
So what do we have tonight?
Well, we got a lot of stuff tonight, but I want to start off with not a trailer, but a YouTube video to which we will react.
I hope it's not one of our old ones, because that's going to be embarrassing.
No, it's not one of our old ones. This is a YouTube video from someone that you may not have heard of, someone that you should absolutely check out and subscribe to, and is probably the hardest working YouTuber I've seen in terms of like multiple uploads per day, live streams constantly, and just comes up with really, really innovative ideas. And is a good human being, which surely we need more of in
Short
2020.
supply.
Yes. Do you know who it is yet?
I've got my suspicions.
Yeah, so we're going to watch a new video by TheGreyMan. Check out TheGreyMan, all one word, and his channel is awesome. He does comics, he does heavy metal, which is close to my soul, and he does the 31 Nights of Halloween, to which you may recognize a couple of voices. Well, enough preamble, let's check it out.
Let's go.
Tales from the Grey Side presents 13 Nights of Halloween.
But is it 13 nights?
Let's make it 31 Nights of Halloween.
It's 31.
If your heart can stand it.
13 was never going to be enough.
Midnight. For some, the witching hour.
You know, Jess, I'm amazed at how quickly I've adapted to your lifestyle. Sleeping through the days, only going out at night. That's what I get for marrying the most respected and craziest mystery writer in America.
Midnight. For some, the hour of love.
This is where I used to come to make out when I was a teenager. It's still pretty popular.
But we're not kids, Jess.
Oh, yeah? I love you, baby. That's so creepy.
Midnight. For some, the hour of death.
Jenny! That was some exquisite acting.
Every day, shots echo on big city streets. An innocent victim falls dead. Another life is erased. But here we have a different case, with different participants. So be wary where you walk tonight, because the lady killer craves blood.
He does.
The fear that has gripped this city for almost a year has reached epic proportions tonight, as the lady killer claimed his 8th victim. Mrs. Jenny Stockley, wife of famed reclusive mystery novelist Jess Stockley, was brutally slain by the madman with a taste for beautiful long-haired brunettes.
Oh no!
You dead.
No, my hair's green, it's fine.
Sworn vengeance on the...
Shut up, blast you. Let me alone with my sorrow. Media vultures swooping down at the first taste of blood. Blood, I'll avenge you, Jenny. I'll find that animal and kill him. But first, I must feed.
A shiver tears through Stockley's sturdy frame, sending chills through the entire apartment as the man begins to change to what he truly is. A vampire. But the creature now spreading its 11 wings, thirsting uncontrollably, was not always so cursed. There was a time 10 years earlier when Jess Stockley was a struggling young writer, just earning his literary reputation, demanding the ring of total authenticity in his macabre novels. And the search for that authenticity often brought young Stockley into close contact with the dark underbelly of humanity, such as the fateful meeting of a Satanist cult in February 1970. But even in the heart of darkness, beauty beckoned, and beauty called itself
Sarah. I've always been fond of that name. There was a girl I was wild about back at Berkeley.
Oh, really?
Her eyes were hypnotic, alluring. Stockley was convinced he'd finally come across that strange phenomenon known as love at first sight.
You mean you don't take this demonology seriously?
Seriously? No. I do it for the kick.
A kick? Those maniacs back at that meeting weren't off on a kick. There was evil, palpable evil.
Oh, forget about them, Jess. Think about me. Look at me, Jess. Look at me.
Stockley saw nothing unusual, only his lust, and in that instant of submission, he died. To rise 3 days later as one of the undead, spending days locked away in fear of a now deadly light, spending nights stalking the helpless. Years of horror and despair and the now unwanted fame passed like waves of blood, and then love.
How long have you been with Rolling Stone, Jenny?
You're my first major assignment, Mr. Stokely.
Jess.
It wasn't long before Jess and Jenny married. He kept the horrible truth from her. The vampire became a man again, giving up the taking of human life, preferring thievery to murder. But the moment is now, and after 6 months of regained humanity, his wife's slaying has unleashed the latent foulness in Jess Stockley's undead soul, and the vampire seeks its prey.
There, a life no one will miss. I'm sorry, old man, but my needs must take precedence. I don't want to do this, but I must.
Oh Lord, no! The next night, there is only one story screaming from the airwaves. The psychopathic lady killer has sent another crudely scrawled note to the police. This one indicating his next strike will be in the Sheep's Head Bay section of Brooklyn. One rule will be followed in that borough tonight: keep off the streets. But it is a rule Jess Stockley does not adhere to.
The lady killer inevitably strikes in a place where young lovers come to be alone, to escape from their parents and discover each other.
But the vampire's reverie is cut short as a haggard figure leaps from the shadows and aims a well-used hunting rifle.
Oh no! Ah, at last he shows himself, at last! Murderer!
No! Go away! No more demons!
Ugh!
The terrified lady killer sprints off, fear forcing his trembling frame to move with amazing speed. But Jess Stockley will not let the man who took his wife's life get away. The vampire's bloodlust is rising.
Oh yeah.
Finally, he finds him hunkered down on a rotting pier. Go away, demon! I did what you said! Now leave me alone!
Shut up, animal! Why? Why do you do these sick things? What satisfaction can you get from this senseless butchery? I kill from need. You kill for sport.
It's the demons! The others like you! They make me do it! The voices!
She was my wife. I loved her.
But it's not my fault! The lady killer's neck snaps like a twig, and vengeance is done.
I can't bring myself to drink from this creature's veins, but I crave blood. And the thirst must be sated.
Night fades to day, then to night once more.
And in Brooklyn, a bizarre murder last night. Mrs. Leslie Caputo, 26, was found dead with 2 small throat wounds, apparently having bled to death. We spoke to Mrs. Caputo's grieving husband.
I don't understand why anyone would do such a thing. She was my wife. I loved her.
But it's not my fault. Yet, that's what he said. Oh, Lord, how long can I go on fooling myself? I condemn the lady killer, but we are one and the same.
There is no one in Jess Stockley's apartment the next morning as the early news blares on. And these intriguing photos, taken by a Manhattan woman from her bedroom window of an as yet unidentified man, who just before dawn climbed to the roof of the Benchley Towers and after being pierced by the first rays of the morning sun, apparently crumpled to dust. Police have said the photographs are very clever fakes. But we know better, don't we?
End. So, now you've seen for the first time our friend the Grey Man, who you should absolutely subscribe to, his 31 Nights of Halloween, not 13 this year, because you need all the entertainment you can get, and he's delivered for you.
Extra Halloween.
Yeah, so this is the first time you've seen the video since we recorded our voiceover for it, and literally we just had a few lines without much context, so we didn't know the whole story. What did you think of The Lady Killer Craves Blood?
It was really fun and incredibly creepy to hear our child in it.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering who Jenny was, that was our 15-year-old child who's called Xen. Zombie Xen, if you go by the Grey Man's subtitles. Yes. I loved hearing us included. We really appreciate being looped in on that project. I gotta say though, what a cool story.
Really fun.
This is a guy who kind of unwittingly became a vampire. He, kind of had a chub on for a vampire, which, hey, who doesn't? Became a vampire, but then kind of regained his humanity for the love of Jenny, who was murdered by a serial killer. And
it
then,
happens.
Yeah, and then after getting his revenge on the serial killer, he realized that they weren't so different. A lesson for us all. And the lesson about keep off the streets in Brooklyn, I feel is relevant today more than ever. People, wear a mask if you're out in Brooklyn. It's a shit show out there.
Wear a mask if you're out anywhere.
Yes, quite.
If you're not in your own indoor household.
Yes.
Just put on a mask. It's not that big of a deal. I know it's hot and annoying, but I'm hot and annoying, and it's okay.
She is. Yeah, stop licking doorknobs, people. You're keeping the virus around.
Oh, I know. Kiss people some other time. Give it 6 months. You can wait 6 months to go kiss strangers and lick doorknobs.
I can't.
Stay indoors. Stop licking stuff.
There is a life no one will miss. I blame the Pirates Code. It's more of a guideline. So,
pop it.
Yes, pop it. Yeah, so we really enjoyed the Grey Man's.
That was so much fun. Thank you, Graham.
Yeah, so I've really been enjoying all of them, actually. And I feel like every time Grey does another 31 Nights of Halloween episode, they just get better and better. Like, there's more sound effects, there's creepier music, and it's just really good entertainment. And can you say no to free funny? So we subscribed to Graham's channel a million years ago, but you should go subscribe to The Grey Man right now, and we will see you, friends, on the next Drunk Trailer Ambush.
Peace out, nuts!
More of a guideline.
Bye. Shut up and sit down.